There, lovely people. It is my hope that you are doing great and that you're keeping warm. If you live in Nairobi, it has been quite cold. And wherever you are, if it's very cold, please keep warm. Yeah? Today we are talking about the plan of life. And before we continue, kindly subscribe, comment, leave a comment, share, and click on the notification bell. I almost said subscription bell. Click on the notification bell so that you are notified every time I send or I upload a video. So, plan of life. What exactly is this? We are living in a world where we have our life today is filled with so many activities, and if we don't make plans, we might find ourselves getting to overlook some of the things that are pretty important. And in our daily activities, we have a number of things that remind us what to do next or what is scheduled next, if or a reminder on a project or a deadline that needs to be met. So for those who are working in offices, there are these softwares like Trello, Asana, ClickUp, name it, that helps you to manage your projects. And if you want to be reminded of like birthdays, you have the Google Calendar, scheduling, you have Calendly, and all these other apps that have been introduced and created to make our lives easier. But that's not what we are looking at. It is important, yes, but how do we introduce the spiritual into the human or the professional? How do we allow ourselves to have Christ at the center of our lives in everything that we do, yet we are running very busy schedules? Okay? So that is what we are going to look at today. I'm excited. So, plan of life. When I learned about the plan of life, I was very young. I was 18 when I first went for means of formation in the centers of Opus Dei. I had never been told by anyone that there is something called a plan of life. For me, I was just living. I just knew that living is living. There's nothing about planning. I mean, I didn't think about plan of life in this particular aspect. I used to plan for things and stuff like that, but not in the aspect where I have the supernatural integrated in the professional and human life. Yeah. So this plan of life must be specific and yet flexible. It is not a plan of life that when you think at the end of the day about the things that you should do, you're thinking like, oh my goodness, I have a retreat in the evening because I've not said the rosary, I've not said this, I've not done this, I've not done the other. So, and then you start feeling like all these things, you're not doing them out of love, you're doing them out of duty. Yeah. So it is knowing that when we do things for God, it is out of love and our Lord sees it. Yes. So this plan of life should entail professional work or study, our family life, and apostolate. So we have our Lord in all these spaces. This plan, if you're a Christian, should help you to live your ordinary or normal life in a Christian manner. We are living in a world where we are expected to fit in the environment that we go to. But for a Christian, you should carry your environment with you. That, as St. Josemaria would say, that when people look at you, they can say, he reads or she reads the life of Christ, as in you are a walking gospel, right? So, is it easy? No, but grace is sufficient. Now, um, this means that whatever you do, whatever you and I do, helps us to draw closer to God. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10:31, St. Paul tells us that whether you eat or drink or whatever you do everything for the glory of God. Whether you're eating, whether you are taking care of babies, whether you are answering emails or sending out invites or planning an event for your company, do it for the glory of God. And He must increase and we decrease. So everything that you're doing, you may be applauded for it, but remember, it is all for the glory of God. Definitely, when people tell you, "Oh, you did it so well," you say thank you, but at the or in your heart, yeah, inwardly, you're telling our Lord, it is for your glory, right? So this morning offering is an attitude of service and dedication that begins the very moment we meet the new day. So when you get up, you are calling our Lord to your new day. Yeah? You're telling our Lord, Lord, I'm inviting you to this new day that you've blessed me with. And you tell him, good morning, Lord. Thank you. You tell him, thank you first. And then remember, um, this morning offering carries yesterday's resolutions. Yesterday, when you are doing your examen, maybe if you normally ask yourself like this kind of questions: what did I do today that was pleasing to God? What did I do that was displeasing to God? What would I have done better? And what resolutions do you make? So those resolutions are the ones that you carry to your morning offering, telling our Lord, yesterday I made these resolutions that today I would like to be more charitable, I'd like to be more patient, I would like to work without distractions. Yesterday I was a little bit distracted by these TikTok videos, but today I would like to work better, more diligent, and to be more diligent and more focused on what I'm doing. So your morning offering, it helps to convert the commonplaces of another ordinary day into offerings and gifts to God. You are offering your day to God. You and I may not have extraordinary things happening in our lives. Most of our days are met by mundane activities. If you're a mom, you're changing diapers, you're cooking, you're feeding, you're cleaning. If you are in the office, you're responding to emails, scheduling meetings, answering phone calls, even customer care, you're just, maybe answering or responding to customer complaints and all these things that make up our day. So these ordinary things, these mundane activities, things that even you find yourself like you could actually like do them when you close your eyes, but that is where you find God, right? So we may not find or encounter extraordinary things in our lives, maybe once in a while, but now what do we do in the ordinary? What do we do when we are facing these mundane activities? Does that mean that we have to just sit like this and wait until something big happens? No, we encounter God every single day. So, how to make this mundane activities beautiful? It is by having our Lord at the center of it. Yeah. So, when you do this morning offering, there is something that we need to look at as well: the heroic minute. The heroic minute is whereby you wake up immediately when your alarm goes off. I am also striving and struggling in this area. Sometimes it's very cold. So when the alarm goes off, I'm there peeping and I'm like, let me pray for a little bit inside my blankets. And sadly, you'll find yourself sleeping even more. Like you'll find you're getting late to stuff because you didn't start well. So the heroic minute is ensuring that if your alarm goes off at 6, get up at 6. Don't have like 6 alarms. I know that people who have 6 alarms, or they snooze and snooze and snooze until they cannot snooze anymore. So if you're not in a position or you find it difficult to wake up immediately, let us invoke our guardian angel and tell our guardian angel, please help me to be able to get up on time. Yeah. So when we do this morning offering, our dedication to God takes on a corporeal, that is having a body. We are giving this thing a body, human dimension, and it is always a matter of beginning again and again. So today you snoozed, tomorrow you can do better. As you do your examine at the end of the day, you're able to tell our Lord, today I didn't do things as I would have wanted to, but tomorrow help me to do it better. So St. Josemaria said, your interior life has to be just that, to begin again and again. We shall continue looking at all these aspects of the plan of life, integrating the spiritual into the mundane, or the human, or the professional, or the family. How do we get to do all this? And remember, it is all to create a relationship with our Lord. You start with our Lord. The whole day you are having conversations with our Lord. That point on praying without ceasing is not that you hold your rosaries the whole day. It is having conversations with our Lord wherever you are and in whatever you're doing. So we shall continue with this conversation on the plan of life. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you have a morning offering? Do you have some certain prayers that you say in the morning? How is your morning offering like? Are you struggling in living the heroic minute? Please let me know in the comment section. Let us grow together. Yeah. So before I finish, because I was almost like wrapping it up. The morning offering could be like these prayers that you were taught as a little child, like the acts of hope, acts of faith. There's this prayer that Saint Josemaria wrote. It's consecrating the day to Mother Mary because we believe it is to Jesus through Mother Mary. So you say, my Lord and my God, not my Lord and my God, sorry. Oh, my lady, oh, my mother, I offer myself entirely to you, and in proof of my filial devotion, I consecrate to you this day my eyes, my ears, my tongue, my heart, in a word, my whole self. Now that I'm entirely yours, keep me and defend me as your own property and possession. So you've offered all of you. You've offered your eyes, whatever you shall see today, your ears, your tongue, whatever you shall speak about, yeah? You're offering your very self, your heart to God. So let us strive to inviting our Lord in our day-to-day activities by beginning the day well. We shall continue and leave comments, please. Thank you and God bless. May Our Lady intercede for us. Thank you.